Hi out there, my name is Sofia. Today we're having a class that is fast-paced, quick, and super fun, full of energy, just 12 minutes of basic yoga asanas, and I hope you enjoy it.
Let's start in the front of the mat, standing tall and bending to the back of the room. Put your fist on the lower portion of your back. And now move forward to set the intention for the day, whatever it is. Let's think about what you want from the practice. Breathe and place your hands in prayer position. Bend forward. Inhale, exhale, and let's do our first high lunge. Nice and strong. Right foot forward, left foot back. Place your left hand next to your right foot and twist to the right. And stretch. Now modify the position. Lowering your left knee to the ground and push with your right hand your knee. Move from low lunge to high lunge really quick and forward bend. Stretch, move your neck and keep going. High lunge, left leg to the back of the room, right leg to the front of the room. And transition between downward dog and high cobra for 5 times. High cobra, downward facing dog. High cobra, downward facing dog. Lower to cobra, chest up. Downward facing dog, inhale. And high cobra with wide shoulders apart, exhale. Downward facing dog, transition to high lunge, and send both feet to the front of the mat for forward bend. High lunge, right leg to the back of the room, and left leg to the front. Lift your left hand up to the skies, and the right hand down in the ground next to our left leg. And let's stretch now. Open your hips with your left hand. Just help it. And now we're going to transition to downward facing dog and high cobra twice. Downward facing dog, breathe. High cobra, big inhale, pelvis and thighs grounded to the floor. Downward facing dog, breathe. High cobra, hands, shoulders width apart, breathe. Downward facing dog, breathe. Stay in the pose. And let's go back to the front of the room with your right leg and do your warrior 2. Make sure that your heel is aligned to your back foot and press your heels into the floor using your inner thigh muscles. The front knee is in line with your middle toe. Stretch and let's go back for peaceful warrior. Inhale and exhale. Go back to warrior 2. And let's stretch to extended side angle pose. Stretch your left hand up to the ceiling and your right hand on top of your left knee. And do your peaceful warrior. Feel that inner power and peace. Windmill the hands on top of the mat. And transition to downward facing dog and high cobra for 5 times. High cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. High cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. High cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. High cobra, inhale. And downward facing dog, exhale. Bring your left foot to the back of the room and place it to the front of the mat for warrior 1. Hands in prayer position. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. And let's move to warrior 2. Stretch forward and move back for peaceful warrior. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Go back to extended side angle pose. Stretch your right hand above your head and keep stretching. Place your left elbow on your knee. Breathe and feel that long line of energy from the bottom of the foot to the top of your fingertips. Now let's go ahead and frame your left foot. And now move to downward facing dog, tiptoe. And let's go ahead and jump or walk to the top of the mat. Forward bend. Nice and stretch up. Hands in prayer position. Breathe in and out. And we're going to do 3. You can go to your calf or your thigh, whatever you feel for today. Not every day is the same, and you'll notice that as long as you practice. From here, we're going to move to Warrior 3. There are multiple variations that you can learn in the course of learning yoga. For now, after prayer hands, we can move to airplane hands. That may give you a little bit more of a stability that is always so needed in these positions. Go back to center. Breathe. Let's go back to 3. This time the left foot on your calf or your thigh again. It depends on you and your stability today. Breathe. And if you come out of the pose, just go back and move to Warrior 3 again. Here is another option. Keep your hands on your chest in prayer position. Sometimes for me works perfectly for stability. I feel better. But sometimes just stretching the hands, it's alright. Go back to center. Nice and strong. Feeling all the 4 of the corners of your feet. Forward bend. Breathe. And go to downward facing dog. Now let's go ahead and rest from every pose we have done so far. Let's go to child's pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now sit up straight, balancing on your sit bones. Feel that fleshy part of your butt grounded. If you have any props, you have a tie or a scarf, you can use it to stretch yourself forward. Stretch. And stretch to the point where you feel fine with that sensation. Inhale, lift with your forehead and your crown. Exhale, enjoy the pose. Inhale and exhale. And feel free to put your left hand side to your left ankle and stretch your right hand to the back of the room. Now let's do the same to the other side. Right hand to left ankle, stretch. And let's go ahead and use a prop. You can use a block or a blanket that you can fold in multiple pieces so you can support your bridge. Now bring your right knee towards your chest and breathe. Then your left knee towards your chest, and you can remove the block if you want. And just find a comfortable position to breathe in the pose. Switch between sides and find everything that you have worked so far. Start relaxing and stretching into the pose. Now, both knees to the chest and breathe. Inhale, exhale. Next, we're going to twist, leading with our right knee to the left, right hand towards the corner of the room. And to help the stretch, we're going to move the neck to the right. Enjoy that stretch. This is the last part of the practice, so just keep stretching. Move back to center. Stretch your right leg and pull your left knee towards your chest. Move to the other side. Always try to find the balance. Left hand on the floor and left knee pointed to the right hand side of the room. Go back to put your knees on your chest and find that awesome and sweet stretch. We're heading towards the final part of our amazing practice. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Breathe. Morning stretch, stretch, stretch. And let's start letting everything down. Let's start doing Savasana or corpse pose. Just rest in place. Let go control here. You already did your job. And let's go now and enjoy. This is the final part and your reward for all the muscles that you have stretched intentionally, that had a purpose into the practice. But now just find a place to let go, meditate, breathe with no control. Just watch how the breath comes and goes. Inhale and exhale. Find that peace of mind. Enjoy this part of the practice quietly. Now let's move to your favorite side. Support with your hand. And please have a beautiful day. Namaste.